Hey, welcome again guys to Good News Jamaica. Here we have another episode of Mobile Reason. Today we have with us the man with a vision and a purpose, Cornell Bunting. Walk on.
There, man. The general.
Let's So
Yeah,
you're actually here on the island right now. So
Yes.
just give us an idea of your purpose right now on the island.
You know, the purpose here in Jamaica right now is to reach out to these two boys home, Mannings and Sunbeam boys home. We found out that they're in dire needs of some things to help the boys' life kind of move a little smoother. So we bring some resources and you know, we're coming with some help for them because we want to help a mindset change for these boys. Because we need more of our men to step up.
Definitely.
So that's definitely the reason behind the why, you know?
Alright, no man, there's another reason behind the why. So don't be shy about sharing the real reason because this is home for you.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
So give us a little bit more detail about your real true why for doing something like this.
You know, so I think because of my adversity, you know, what have really unfolded with me and, you know, going to jail and spending 10 months facing 32 years to life in prison, that did kind of put my head space in a place where I'm saying, you know, I need for help these boys because how the system set up like a pipeline for those kind of keep them. You know, once they start getting into trouble, it's set up for now where it's possibly they're gonna be going to prison.
Yeah.
So now, for me, it's like, okay, what if I can jump in and help that mindset changer? Because when I was in jail, you know, and meeting a lot of these guys, them last because it's the only thing them know. It's what them get accustomed to.
Institution.
So, yeah, man. So it's like. From this on I said no, I have to try and save as much of them young youth. All I have to do is just get a team of people around me to help me make it happen, you know?
Alright, so that team that you're speaking about, what's the name of that organization that you actually started
Yes.
to bring forth this change?
So the name of the organization is EAS, that stands for Everyone Has a Story. You know, we have this vision to really come out and give a voice to the voiceless.
Okay.
You know, the dreamers help that dream to become real, you know? What that look like with them telling a story. Because we know everyone have a story.
Definitely.
You know, so we come out now to encourage them to tell that story then.
Okay, so this organization is based in the US or here in Jamaica?
It's based in the US, you know, but we're getting ready to have a location here in Jamaica as well.
Alright, awesome. So Cornell, so you're a passionate man about giving back.
Yeah, man.
What else do you do?
So I write. I write a lot of books. I've actually written over 50 books already, but I have 8 that's published so far, 3 of which was #1.
Okay.
And I do motivational speaking. So I used to travel around the world and talk with youths in different areas. And now with this vessel that I have, EAS, I can do that more easier now, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So that's where that look like. I mean, there's a few other things that go on, but we don't really need to talk about some of them. That's something there, innit?
Alright, so as you mentioned that you have 8 published books, right?
Yes, man.
So what's the most recent book that you actually released?
The most recent book is Escaping the Darkness, Using Adversity to Find Purpose.
Okay, and what was the inspiration behind that book?
The inspiration behind that, so that book is actually the sequel to Escaping a Life Sentence, which talks about when I died for 16 minutes and when I was in jail for the 10 months facing 32 years to life.
So hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
So he just mentioned dying for 16 minutes and just brush over it. No, man, we have to stop a little bit and I'll ask you to expound on that experience just a little bit.
So there was a point when I was traveling a lot and I was doing a lot of promotional gigs. People would pay to put my face on a flyer.
Okay.
You know, I would MC shows, I would be traveling out of the country, coming back, doing something home. So I wasn't getting much sleep. And so what happened to me, them call it cardiac arrhythmia. It's basically where I'm not giving myself enough rest.
Okay.
And the heart just decide for rest by itself. So in a church, I was at church with the family, and I just fell out of the chair, you know, just like I'm sitting here, and I just fell to the ground. And then when they come over to check, they realized I was gone, and they tried to bring me back with their machine, and none of that worked. You know, and it's church, so of course, you know, people crying, people praying, all these different things. None of that never in a work either. So I think I was about the 15-minute. One of the gentlemen said, you know what, we have to just put him in a body bag and bring him out. And the pastor said, no man, we can't have no body bag come out of my church. And while them attack, I just came back.
So with an experience like that now, the next question I'll be asking, like, how is your relationship with God?
Oh man, it's solid, man. Solid.
After something like that.
Yes man, solid. Every morning, you know, before I do anything, you know, I do my devotion for an hour and I pray. You know, I definitely have to acknowledge the day, ask Father God to help me, to allow my spirit to lead me today, you know? Definitely. So, yeah man, I decide that man.
Trust me, I have an awesome story, you know? and I definitely see why you came up with a name like that. Everyone has a story.
Yes man, yes man, yes man. It's, you know, one of the things I discovered while I was in jail is even these last guys that, you know, they make these decisions to commit a criminal act and, you know, find themselves compromised. They themselves have a story, and everything that they did, there was a reason behind it. And what I've learned is because the lack of knowledge, the lack of understanding on certain things, how to apply yourself, and a lot of them don't know what the purpose is.
Definitely.
They never get a chance to tap into that, or they never had a mentor that could help them to say, hey, you are here for a reason, you know. You can add value to society. Them don't understand that. So true that now, for me, is one of the big reasons why I see where you have these young men now that are in homes that are not getting any support from their family. You have individuals, you know, practically strangers, coming and taking care of them and trying to help them to be great young men. Because, you know, right now, it's the news right now. Most of who is doing very bad, like committing bad acts, are men. The killing that have occurred recently, they're all men. You know, so it's how we can tap into our future, which is the youths. They're coming next. How can we help them to understand the importance of them, so them can apply themselves the right way.
Alright, so since you've been in Jamaica, you mentioned visiting a couple homes. So would you mind just sharing how has that experience been and the homes that you've actually
the experience is good experience, you know. You know, to be honest with you, when I came, I know nothing don't come easy. So our first home that we went to, we had some challenges. Okay. And, you know, I was really excited when I saw the boys, but the infrastructure needed some developing. Okay. In order for the boys can really be the way them supposed to be, to understand a process where can help them to get a better mindset and understand who they are. So, you know, that was really nice, you know, going down into St. Elizabeth and, you know, seeing what that side of Jamaica looked like. That was really attractive. And, you know, me talking to the boys and then seeing a cow coming in at the whole the situation, me I said, boy, anything happen here, so, and it looked good to me, because this is nature right here, you know. You know, there's an animal, and of course the animal was a part of that story.
So I'm going to ask you a question. So the cow ran at you or the cow ran away from you?
You know what happened? I saw, so we having the boys coming out, and I saw one of the young men waving his hand and looking like he's excited. I'm excited because I'm saying this young man is really coming to come say hi to me, and I'm ready to say hi to him, and him just run past me and then him just vanish out of nowhere. And then now we're there and I'm talking to the rest of the boys, and then you don't see him come back with a cow. And I said, this boy go on here now, the cow just come out and do it thing and run through the car, the man steer upon one of the yes men band, me don't know, like the cow lock in pan her, and I think she run and jump in her car, so I will just lock up herself, boy.
Bull running. Alright, so that was the first home.
Yeah, man.
So what was the second home, and what was that? What was that like?
Boy, that was a beautiful experience because we got to engage with the kids. This was over in Wolaba, and you know, they have poultry over there where they have the pigs, they have chicken. We end up meeting the farmer, lovely young lady, and you know, I'm hoping we can help her as well to make things easier for her to execute what she have to execute, to show these boys, like, you know, we have something that is sustainable where we can build this up and it's bringing us in an income, where we can use that income to continue helping these boys to live comfortably. So the interaction and the engagement with the boys, that was beautiful. I was really impressed. There's a lot of boys there they were already knowledgeable and a lot of things. And it was the first time I did one of my scenario and had a young man actually got it right, thinking outside the box, and that young man actually thought outside the box. So I was impressed with that because the way it's structured to keep them in the box, and for him to, you know, that I was impressed with that because you know, I've talked with older person than them, and those older person never got it. So with this young man doing that, I was impressed with that, and I said, you know what, we definitely have to come in and help these boys because there's greatness here, and these boys are gonna do great things. But we have to help them understand and believe, so them can do great things.
All right. So what is next for EOS?
Yes, so right now what we're doing, we're getting really established among the government, where the government see that we are doing something that is working, and now they can look at us and say, EOS is in demand, let's help them execute what they're doing easier by funding their projects, stuff like this. So we're looking at different initiatives right now and how we can best approach those initiatives and execute what that look like, you know, with the workbooks that I'm developing with other members of the organization. We're working on 4 workbooks right now, and those will be coming out, I would say, in the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Nice. So that's where we are right now. We're taking baby steps, getting to where we need to get to, and we have a few more homes we want to address, but we want to establish a solid foundation with these homes that we're with right now first, and then proceed from there.
So for individuals who actually might want to help, how can they help, and how can they actually get in contact with you guys to help?
So they can go to eosinc.org, or they can send an email to info@eosinc.org, and we'll reach right back out to you. You know, we're very fast and responding. And you know, even if you're interested to be a part of the organization, visit the website. We have links on there that you can click on and, you know, let us know you're interested and what area you feel like you could come and add some value. We're welcome into that, man.
All right, so what I'll ask you to do is just send a message out there to the boys. Like, being that you're catering to boys right now. What I want you to do is just send a direct message out to the boys that might be watching. That you want to get across.
Listen, young men. You guys have a bright future. You know? Your boys have a purpose, and that purpose can only be acknowledged when you tap into what that look like. So what I would say to you, you need to pay attention to detail, be focused on what is at hand, and acknowledge whatever make you happy. what that look like could be that dream that you can bring to reality, and understand that you have a story. And what that look like, EAS is coming, and we're coming to help. Know that your future is bright and you're gonna do great things, because there is something in this world that is gonna be created, and it won't be created without your input in it. Understand that, and I'll leave him with that.
Alright, cool. Cornell Bunting.
Yes, man.
Man on a mission.
Yes, man.
Love it.
Yes, man.
Keep on pressing forward, and just the simple fact that you've been through before, so you have a story that you can share with those out there to learn and grow from.
Yes, man.
Continue doing great things, and thank you for taking the time out to sit with us and share your vision.
Listen, Good News Jamaica, big up on yourself, and I appreciate you guys coming out and giving me the platform for can share what's going on and what's coming.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Bless up.
Yeah, man. See you there.
Peace.
Yeah, on behalf of Manning Child Care Facility staff and boys, we just want to say a big thank you to Cornell and the rest of the EHAS team for all that you have given us today. And what is left to come. Right?
Yes, man. Thank you very much. And see that. Yeah, man. Most definitely. Help improve life for these boys, we want to come with that. But we want you guys to help us make it move a little smoother. I don't want to come and feel discouraged that the staff here is not helping us. Mad problem for you. Let me see if we can answer this real quick. 8 plus 4 plus 5 minus 2 multiplied by 0
0
plus 1.
1 Say that is 1.
I want to thank you very much for this very kind gesture. You, Cornell, the team at EHAS. I know it may seem like a small amount, but to us it's really not. Especially the underwears for the young men. Everything is valued, but especially the underwear for the young men. To them it means far, far more than even a Christmas cake, or anything else. Because this is what they are short on the most, and then their feet are going to be covered. So, on behalf of Sunbeam, the team, myself, the young men who are not here, I wanted to say a very, very, very big thank you to all of you for the efforts you have made and for the sacrifices you have made. Thank you.
Thank you for checking us out on Good News Jamaica TV for content that informs, inspires, and transforms. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more positive Jamaica content. Walk good,